Hello, my name is Jesus Castillo. The purpose of my speech is to persuade the audience to limit their children's use of social media. The use of social media is common among children and teens. Children are often exposed to inappropriate messages, pictures, etc. when using social media. Teens are much more likely to overshare information on social media and become victims of exposure to sexual harassment. Kimberly Mitchell, a prevention researcher, states 1 in 6 teens have received a sexual suggestive image or video of someone they know. Safety should always be our number one priority when using social media. Parents should limit their children's use of social media because, one, it may affect personal and social development, it may lead to negative self image, and it may expose teens to online dangers such as cyberbullying, sexual solicitation. Most people think of early childhood as the most important of development in life. Late childhood and teenage years are just as important. As Rachel Emke of the Child Mind Institute says, adolescence is an equally important period of rapid development. Personal interaction with others is important to social development. Social media can be very impersonal, which affects normal social development. Emke noted there is no question kids are missing out on very critical social skills. Not interacting with others in face-to-face environment makes it difficult to form a relationship. Emke also noted if kids aren't getting enough practice relating to people and getting their needs met in person in real time, many of them will grow up to be adults who are anxious about our species' primary means of communication, which is talking. Social media may also put existing relationships at risk because teens may not realize the real consequences of their actions. Emke states, what social media is teaching them is to disagree in ways that are more extreme and do jeopardize the relationship. To help with normal social development, parents should involve their children in social activities such as sports, youth groups, etc. Encourage children to be involved in school clubs so they can learn to work well with others. And parents should encourage children to invite their friends over to visit and build face-to-face friendships. Children and teens face many challenges growing up, especially with their self-image. Emke notes, peer acceptance is a big thing in adolescence, and many of them care about their image as much as politicians running for office. Media outlets constantly bombard us with the perfect body, clothes, etc. The exposure can make adolescents feel bad about their self-image. Emke notes, when kids scroll through their feeds and see how great everyone seems, it only adds to the pressure. Social media is no exception to this rule. Rachel Simmons of Time magazine states that social media has also become a toxic mirror. She further notes, psychologists found evidence linking social media use to body image concerns, dieting, body surveillance, a drive for thinness, and self-objectification in adolescence. Society has often focused on girls as victims of body shaming and poor body image. However, boys may be just as affected. Simmons claims that visual platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, they all deliver the tools that allow teens to earn approval for their appearance and compare themselves to others. While girls report more body image disturbance and disordered eating than boys, studies have shown that they both can equally be damaged by social media. To help promote healthy self-image, parents should spend time with their children and teens, explaining how media, including social media, does not show the real person. Show unaltered photos of celebrities to their children and teens so they understand that they are not perfect. And share their own body image struggles to children and teens and so they can have someone to relate to. While using social media, the dangers children and teens are exposed to is very real. Sexual solicitation is one danger they are exposed to. Mitchell notes approximately 1 in 7 youth ages 10 to 17 receive an unwanted sexual solicitation in a 1 year period. She further states these solicitations do not necessarily come from online predators. Almost half come from other youth. Social media is also a common forum for harassment. Youth, youth, is often, youth often use harmful speech to hurt others. Mitchell shares approximately 1 in 11 youth ages 10 to 17 report being harassed online in previous years. And 28% make rude or nasty comments to someone online. Sexting is another danger of using social media. Mitchell states 1 in 6 teens have received a sexually suggestive image or video in someone they know, and a significant number have sent sexually suggestive nudes or nearly nude images of themselves to someone. To help avoid dangers while using social media, parents should discuss the real consequences of using social media to bully and demean others. Know that their children and teens are doing at all times. Spend large amounts of time talking to their children about the consequences of sharing inappropriate pictures via social media. Parents should not judge their children, but be open to talking freely about the subject. If we limit social media use by children and teens, youth may begin to accept themselves as they are, begin forming healthy relationships, and defend themselves against the dangers of cyberbullying, sexual harassment, and stalking. In conclusion, almost all children and teens use some sort of social media. It is more important than ever to limit children and teens' contact to social media as they may have positive and social development, develop a positive self-image, and avoid many of the dangers of the overuse of social media, including cyberbullying and sexual harassment. Thank you.